Welcome to the Animation Station Podcast, your home for discussions and debates about all things animation. Each week, we'll rank, review, and revel in animated shows from yesterday and today, and from around the world. So grab your Acme slingshot, set your mobile suit to autopilot, and put on your mouse ears. The Animation Station Podcast begins now.
Okay, so Burning Man.
Yes.
So we rent an RV.
Rent an RV. We have to get a plot for it. Find a group to join.
So is there like a Burning Man forum and we just go LFG? Or?
You go to the website and it has a list of all the different groups. Some of them are already full, even for next year. And you have to be joined basically part of the community is what it seems like. Some sort of thing that you can offer.
Some sort of thing that we can offer? So what
Possibly.
are our skills that we can offer?
We can make people laugh. It's all good.
Yeah.
And then, you just...
It's like you can cook and...
Yeah.
There you go.
Got that part down.
I can complain. Do we need somebody to do that because he hates the hot?
I don't know. I don't know. But it's a week-long thing, so that's the issue.
Well, you got to get me more information on Burning Man before we decide to go to Burning Man.
Tickets are about $1,000.
Yeah, they're pricey.
$1,000. They have low-income options for people that want to go, but can't afford to.
It's in the middle of the desert.
It's in the middle of the desert, yeah. It's going to be in the end of August, I believe, is when it usually is.
So it would be...
Oh, no, September.
You'd be in the end of September? Well, that's quarter in, bro.
I know. That makes it even harder.
So it's $1,000 just to go.
Yes.
Then we have to rent an RV.
You don't have to, but I would like to.
Oh, yeah, we're renting an RV. If we're going, we're renting an RV.
With the best air conditioner.
With the best air conditioner and a good turret.
Yep. And then you get to experience a week of people's art. And basically relax as much as you want.
Well, that sounds fantastic. You know what else sounds fantastic?
What?
The anime... No, that was a really bad segue. Welcome to the Animation Station Podcast, episode 63. My name is Josh.
I'm Corey.
And this week we're going to be doing Studio Laika's 2009 stop-motion animated film, Coraline.
Yes. Sadly.
Oh, geez, Corey.
Starting strong.
Well, before we get into that, let's go into the news. All right, Corey, what you got? Real quick for everybody. Gavin's not here because he's in Disneyland.
With his waifu.
With his waifu. So it's just us.
Dun, dun, dun. It's actually her first time going to anything Disney park related, right?
This is true.
Good. Hopefully she has fun. All right.
I know I had.
Well, I mean, Gavin's like the premier person to take you. He'll know
pretty much
everything. So for news, a trailer is out now for the Hey Arnold movie.
Hey Arnold.
And the movie comes out on November 24th. So, very soon.
And you watched it.
Yes.
So it's the quest for Arnold's parents, right?
Yes.
We're going back. We're going to the jungle.
Yes, you are.
Okay, cool.
And it looks like Helga might... I'm actually finally telling.
Well, I thought she did in the movie.
In this movie?
No, I thought she did in the last movie.
I don't know.
But I feel it was something that they kind of glossed over, and he didn't give her an answer.
Mm-hmm.
I could be very wrong on that, but that's what I remember.
I don't remember the other movie at all.
That's all right.
What about you? What you got?
Well, we got a lot of news. First, in anime news, we have something coming out of Aniplex USA that came out last week, which was after we had recorded. But Sword Art Online Season 3 has been announced. Unfortunately, No date yet for Sword Art Online Season 3. They also announced another anime, still Sword Art Online, but based in the Gungale Online, or GGO.
Yes. I think it was Gungrave.
Gungale.
Sorry.
It's going to be called Sword Art Online, Alternative Gungale Online.
Gotcha.
So,
I'm wondering if Season 3 is going to start after that movie they had, or if it's going to just pretend the movie didn't happen. Have you seen the movie?
I don't think the movie is... Well, it's just like the OVA. The OVA doesn't mean anything either.
Well, the movie was directly after the seasons, though. Like, and it tied everything together.
Well, I'll probably keep it there.
I hope so.
Why not? I don't know, man. Sword Art is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Brady's playing Destiny. I hope that doesn't bleed through. Also in anime news, Funimation at, I believe it was New York Comic-Con last week, they announced that they will be getting My Hero Academia Season 3.
Which is awesome. If you have not watched that show, start.
Definitely. And some more anime news. So much anime news. Tokyo Ghoul will be getting another, unfortunately not really like a continuation, because we don't really know, because it's weird. Did you watch Tokyo Ghoul?
I watched part of it. I got sidetracked with other shows.
Because like the ending in the anime is different from the ending in the manga. So it's one of those, but they're both technically canon.
Okay.
So it doesn't make any sense. So we're like, okay, well, which one's which? So this time, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be doing the spin-off manga, which is Tokyo Ghoul Re, like :RE, because that's what you do. I've noticed that a lot with a lot of anime. They do that Re.
I don't like it,
and I don't get it. I'm just like,
it's almost like your, so Ghoulor.
Ghoulor, yeah, Tokyo Ghoulor. That sounds. I like that better. Tokyo Ghoulor. Also, last week we had the My Little Pony movie kicked out. We'll have we'll have first week numbers for you next week for that. And who knows? Maybe there'll be a cartoon cafe. I saw it with Gavin's wife, and she refuses to be on podcasts anymore. She was on one podcast and she refuses to do it again.
Why?
I don't know. It was a good episode. And then out of Rooster Teeth, and we watched this.
Yes.
The Camp Halloween special.
It was too spooky.
It was too spooky. Hashtag too spooky.
It was awesome, though.
I thought it was good. We got Jasper in, and
I immediately recognized his
name.
voice. Griffin McElroy from, if you listened to our top 5 fairly recently, top 5 podcast, My Brother and Me, and The Adventure Zone.
He plays Griffin.
Yes.
He doesn't play Griffin.
His name is Griffin. He plays Jasper.
Jasper, yeah. All right, you got anything else?
Yes. More anime news.
Of course.
There is going to be a Batman anime coming out next year. They released a trailer for it in New York Comic Con. And it is being done by the character designer from Afro Samurai. That's pretty much all I have on that one so far. I haven't really dove too deep into it, but I just know that it's next year.
Well, they haven't really announced too much. I mean, we just got the teaser, so we don't have a super lot.
Oh, but it's called Batman Ninja.
Ninja.
Yes.
Of course.
And then...
it's just Batman Ninja. That's it.
Yep. You have Batman wearing Shogun armor and katanas.
Which, not quite ninja.
Yeah, no, but
Laika armor, not really used for, or Lysa, like I think it's Laika, not really used for stealth. Kind of go.
Not very stealthy at all. And then the last thing that I have is a reboot for
a reboot.
A reboot.
A reboot of reboot?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, gross. Let's never talk about reboot.
It is a reboot of Spawn. And Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn, is personally in charge of it. He wrote the script, directing it, all that stuff.
Nice.
And that starts filming. It's live action, but it starts filming after Christmas.
Apparently that Godzilla anime is coming out in November.
Yes. But I don't know if it's coming to Netflix in November.
I would assume it is. It's a Netflix original.
But it's a theatrical release in Japan.
Doesn't mean anything.
I hope it doesn't. I want to watch it next month.
What else do we have?
Any Trollhunters news?
No.
Nope, not yet.
And the last thing I read from Trollhunters, I can't remember if we talked about it last week, but apparently Anton Yelchin had recorded season 2 before he
Which
passed.
Is insane.
So I'm kind of like, okay, that's why we haven't really gotten any casting news out of that, which makes sense if he had already recorded. But now it's like, okay, did this give Gindi more time to cast for season 3, or is this just going to be it?
We'll find out.
It's like, I don't know what's going to happen. It's one of those, but apparently the, going back to, I guess, anime news, the live action Tokyo Ghoul is apparently really good.
Good.
Yeah. As if it's like the live action Rurouni Kenshin that they did, that was fantastic.
I've only seen the first movie, and I loved it.
Yeah, I only saw the first one. Hannah has...
I know. I'm jealous.
All of them, yeah.
Very jelly. Straight Smuckers the entire time.
Well, they're on sale. I bet if you go to Right Stuff Anime right now, they're probably off sale. But subscribe to their email list, and they will give you... This is not an ad. I wish it was. Right Stuff, holla. But if you go, they always have, like, daily deals, weekly deals.
Okay.
And I think they were just doing a big Funimation sale, so you may be able to get it since we're recording on Saturday. But I think they were on sale for like $20.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, that's not bad at all.
I'll definitely look into it for sure.
All right,
you
ready
want
to
jump in
start
on
this?
this?
All right, let's kick this puppy off because oh boy,
Quit kicking puppies.
No, I kick him. Anyway,
You're a monster.
For our second of our Spooktober 2, the Re-Spookening series. Jeez. We decided to watch Laika's 2009 stop-motion animated film, Coraline. Now, for those of you who don't know Coraline, according to Netflix, curious young Coraline unlocks a door in her family's home and is transported to a universe that strangely resembles her own, ... only better. Cast: Dakota Fanning, Terry Hatcher, John Hodgman, director Henry Selick. I was hoping you would tell me if it was Hodgman or not. I don't know.
I was going to leave you hanging there. So, Coraline starts off with a little girl, Coraline. Who'da thunk
Aptly
it?
named.
Who'da thunk it? And her parents moving into an apartment complex called...
Is it an apartment?
Yeah, they say apartments. There's a sign.
They say apartments.
Yeah, the apartments say apartment. The sign says apartments, I think.
Pink lace, some pink lattice, something.
Apartments. And it has 2 neighbors, but as soon as she moves in, you immediately get the sense that her parents are not very good people.
No, they're very
neglectful.
Distant. Yeah, they definitely would rather work than do anything with Coraline.
Yeah,
but then Coraline kind of needy.
They're working on. He's writing a book, and she's the editor for it.
She's the editor, yeah.
And it's about gardening.
Which is great because the mom doesn't like dirt.
Yeah.
It's like, huh.
So she goes out, just kind of exploring, gets scared by this weird black cat that kind of follows her. She runs, and she's trying to find a well. She goes up to the well, basically.
Because she's from Pontiac, Michigan.
Yes.
And that's what you do in Michigan.
You find wells.
If anyone's from Michigan, let me know.
How many wells
let
you
us
found?
know in the comments. Yeah, how many do you go out to try and find wells? Is that like a fun thing to do? Go well finding?
Yeah.
Do you go yeehaw in Michigan? These are the things we want to know.
I'm just gonna say no, they don't. And then that's when you run into I can't remember his name. Wymie. Who's wearing?
Is it Wymie or Wybie?
Wybie.
I think it's Wybie because it's Wyborn.
Yes, but he goes by YB. wearing this creepy mask.
Or does he go by Why Me? Because that would make it even sadder. If he's like, why me?
I don't think that's it. That's he shows up and explains, I can't believe there's another kid here. Why? Usually my mom doesn't let families with kids move in. Not exactly sure why that's brought up. It doesn't get brought up ever again.
Exactly, yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, why talk about that part of the... Like, why talk about that aspect of, like, the movie when we're never going to hit on that aspect again? Yeah. It's just one of those things that it bugs me all the time. I'm just like, really? Okay, sure, why not?
That's how it goes.
Just go with it.
Yep. Next day comes by and it's raining, so she can't do anything outside. She asks her mom. Mom says no. She goes to the dad. The dad asks, "What'd the boss say?"
Yeah.
So she starts looking around and then finds a tiny door. Tiny in the sense that a child would have to get on their hands and knees to crawl through it. But it's locked and the wall was put over it.
Well, first off, YB comes over and is like, "Hey, my grandma had this doll."
Yes.
And it's you.
And it's a very creepy looking doll.
Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Yeah.
Which I thought was funny. Because at the beginning she's like, I don't like dolls. I don't like dolls. But yet she will carry this doll around with her this whole entire portion of the movie.
Yeah. And when she goes to bed, she has
sleeps with a bear. And then she also has that, stuffed squid thing, which is actually kind of cute.
I mean, that makes sense though, because I'm too old for dolls. But then you
have a doll and you're like, my doll now.
Exactly. She annoys the mom to unlock the door and find out that it's covered in brick, so it's been sealed.
Then at night,
surprise!
The little mouse comes out. Jumping mouse. And he's like, "Yo, bro, let's go.
Yep.
I want to take you to the land of Oz."
But in squeak language.
He's like, squeak, squeak. He's like, squeak, squeak, bro.
Yep.
Squeak, squeak, land of Oz, bro. Squeak. And so she follows the mouse. Mouse goes through the door, and I guess she's like, haha, I'm going to catch this mouse.
Yeah.
Opens the door, and then it's a big tunnel. So she goes in, finds an exact replica of her house.
But brighter.
And more cheerful.
Yes.
And finds her other parents. So she finds her other mother and her other father.
The exact opposite.
Of their
They love her,
current.
they're caring, they cook.
And they have button eyes.
But yeah, as you do.
Yeah, perfect sense.
Love involves button eyes.
That'll be the second shirt that we have after, what was that thing I said in Phil Lamar's deal? Ninja One Fu?
Yep, after Ninja One Fu.
Ninja One Fu and Love is Button Eyes? What was it?
Nope.
Yeah, that'll be check those out in the Animation Station store, only available at animationstationpodcast.com. So she keeps going back and forth in between the two worlds. In between the two worlds. And here's where we're gonna have to let Corey take over because Josh fell asleep. So
yep.
Yeah, I mean we get to the part where I got to the part where her other mother was like, here, or parents were like, here, take we're going to give you buttons, and you can sew these buttons on your eyes.
The needle is so sharp you won't even feel it.
Yeah. And, yeah.
So they're trying to keep her there, basically.
Yeah. And that's
you start to get the sense that something's off. So basically she runs away. And her parents are gone. No. That's sorry.
No, just keep going. Going.
All right. So she tries to run away, and she gets locked up she gets pushed through a mirror, and gets locked up.
And yeah, and we meet the 3 dead children.
Yes,
happy
3 dead ghost children with button eyes, saying that the mean lady took her button eyes, or took their eyes and gave her buttons. And she fed off their life. I think that's what it was. And yeah, so they've been trapped in there, and they basically give her a quest.
Exactly.
They give her a quest.
It's very D&D. They're like, you must get our eyes back.
Yes.
It was kind of funny because like I'm watching this and I'm like, this is like Corpse Party. I played that game and watched a lot of walkthroughs on that game. This is just like Corpse Party.
Yep.
This will not end well.
So she ends up escaping, goes back to her regular world, and finds out that the parents are not there. She doesn't know what happened. And then she finds a doll of her parents. One single doll. One half of it is the mom, the other half is the dad. It looks really creepy.
So then she goes back, I'm guessing, goes back with Kat to find said eyes.
To find her parents.
To find her parents.
To find her parents and the eyes. And the cat, whenever they're going through the tunnel, the cat can talk. In the opposite world, the cat is able to talk and says, challenge her to a game. She loves games.
Well, yeah, it's Keith David. Of course the cat can talk.
Yeah. So, she makes a bet with the evil mom, saying, if I can find the kid's eyes and if I can find out where my parents are, you will let all of us go and you'll free the kids. And then if I do, then if I fail, then you can put buttons over my eyes and I will stay here forever. So she starts looking. They make the deal, and she goes to this garden that the other dad built, and is looking through stuff, and all the plants are dead this time, and it's all depressing. And she finds the first quest item, which looks like a Dragon Ball.
And then she finds the other items. She locates her parents?
She finds the other items from the other tenants at the apartments. Then she finds the parents in a snow globe.
Oh yeah, the snow globe on the mountain that the mom has.
Yes.
Nice.
They She basically tricks the evil mom to open the door, saying the parents are behind the door when she knows that they're up on the snow globe, and she basically grabs the snow globe and just bolts it through the door. She's trying to close the door, and the evil mom has her little metallic, sharp, pointy fingers going through, and the ghosts help their hands come out of the objects and help close the door and cut off the hand.
Nice.
And so they get through. The parents, whenever she goes back to the regular house, the snow globe is up on the mantle, but it's broken and leaking, and she's worried and stuff. The parents walk in covered in snow, acting like nothing happened. Like, oh, what do you mean? Like, why are you so happy to see me? And she even points out, what, you guys don't realize there's snow on you? And it's melting away before they can say anything.
Then she goes to bed, puts the little the
quest items.
The quest items under her pillow, and they say, oh yeah, she's not going to give up that easily. Yeah. And then they just like are like, bye, and they just leave. Then she goes to throw the key away because she still has the key.
She found out that the key is the tie to her world.
And then evil Edward Scissorhands, Needlefingers, comes after her. A fight ensues where Wybie comes over and almost gets killed.
Yeah, he did.
But then he takes a rock and crushes the Needlefingers, and then they take rock, Needlefingers, and key and throw it down that empty well.
Yes.
And then at the end of the movie, they all drink lemonade together.
Yeah, so she makes lemonade, has a little party, and they start planting in the garden. The mom that doesn't like dirt is planting.
And then Keith David disappears into a fence post.
Yep.
That's it. That's the movie. There you go. And watch, midway through the credits, there's a scene where they go and they show how they animated all the mice and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. It's one of the cool things that Laika does. So going back, this is Laika's first feature film. They had done other stuff before. They had worked with other, companies doing animation and stuff, but this was their first feature film. And you can kind of tell it's their first feature film, especially when we get into stuff like Paranorman and Kubo and heck, even Box Trolls. You can see that everything that they do just is a step above what Coraline is. Now, I guess with Coraline, it's popular because it's Neil Gaiman, and that's why everybody loves it, and why something like The Box Trolls, unfortunately, doesn't get the love that it deserves, even though, for me, it is a far superior film.
I haven't seen Box Trolls.
It's great. Isaac Hempstead Wright, young Bren Stark, is the main character.
Okay.
Eggs.
Nice.
Yeah. Or is it just egg? See, the egg's an egg. I don't remember.
So I was thinking Kingsman, where it's Eggsy.
Oh, not Eggsy. But yeah, I mean, it's a good movie, and you like I said, you can tell. I mean, Paranorman's actually good too. I mean, and Kubo because it's amazing. But yeah, for this one, full disclosure, Corey, was not feeling this.
I was not either. There's very few things that I will compliment the movie on.
I think that it was a problem because, like, for me, because Coraline is not a likable character. And I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
So, but first, let's get all our gripes with the movie done with first. We'll tear that Band-Aid off.
We'll be quick.
We'll be quick. I mean, and that's my problem. Like, there's no likable characters other than what we had talked earlier, other than the cat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you're absolutely right. The cat is likable. And the cat doesn't talk for half the movie.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. It's not a good sign, because I don't care for her parents. YB, I guess, is okay. I guess.
You feel bad for him.
You feel bad for YB, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, she's just not a likable character. She's mean.
She's mean.
And you're like,
the parents are mean.
Like, everybody, it's like, oh, well, oof.
Yeah.
It's just bad. It's not my... And my whole thing is, from a story standpoint, and if you don't have a likable character, you have nobody to root for. And for me, there's not a person to root for in this movie.
Yeah.
Because part of me is like, that's fine, Coraline. Just get your eyes out. Be a kid. Like, live with them. Who cares? Who cares if they eat you later? I don't care.
So.
What about you?
I'm kind of in the same boat. And I've already made it known how I feel about stop motion.
Not a fan.
No, not usually not. And this is definitely one of the movies where I'm not a fan. The music I thought fit well, but that's pretty much all I can say that I enjoyed about it, besides the cat. I don't want to tear the movie apart too much.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, like, I did kind of listen to some of the music, like, especially, like, for me, I don't really care about too much. Like, if there's singing and stuff, I'll usually kind of tune that out. But whenever they're running or there's a race sequence and you have, like, a big pickup of music, that I enjoy.
Yeah.
And so, like especially when she's running through stuff and you get that dun 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 dun, and I thought that was good. I don't know, but some of it was a bit. I did not care for the mouse bit.
Yeah.
That was not my thing. It was like, ugh.
Yeah. I think probably my biggest complaint is, how in the world is this a kid movie?
It's very dark. It's a very dark PG-rated movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
And I have a friend whose daughter likes the movie, but I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, how are you not terrified of this movie?
Right. Okay. Well, was a very lackluster. We needed Gavin on this episode to help us out because he
loves the movie.
He loves it.
It would have balanced out the negativity on our end, so I do apologize for that.
Yeah. But unfortunately, like we said, he's in Disney, so he can write in. Send us a raven, Gavin. He doesn't understand what that means.
Nope, not at all.
Nope. All right, Corey, so what are you going to give this movie?
I'm going to give it a 1.5.
1.5.
Durgans. 1.5 Durgans. I apologize.
Durgans. I'm going to give this a solid 2 Durgans. I mean, Dipper Pines.
There you go.
My bad. Going to give it 2 Dipper Pines. Mainly because it's Laika. That's the only reason it gets that extra 1.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and again, this is... Get ready, guys, because this is the time of year that Josh does not enjoy.
You don't like Halloween?
I don't know how... I've never liked Halloween.
I love Halloween.
No. See, for me, since my birthday, and my birthday is literally the week, 7 exact days before Christmas.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
Christmas is like December is my month.
Yeah.
So it was always one of these, and plus we lived in the country growing up, so there's no trick or treating. We haunted the zoo a couple times.
Yeah.
But that was it. So to me, Halloween was never a I don't care about this holiday
Gotcha.
type thing. So this is going to be interesting because not a fan of the ghosts and ghouls and snips and snails and puppy dog tails and all that jazz.
Gotcha.
I just said the rowdy rough boys, but yeah, it's not my favorite month. So
Hey, to each their own.
but it was my idea to do Spooktober. So
Suffer.
yeah, pretty much I suffer until we get to Hotel Transylvania because love it.
Yes, and the second one's good.
Oh, what is it? Sorry, tangent. What is it that they say? You're my zing? Oh, it's my zing.
Yep.
My zing. Oh, it's so cute. Sorry.
Nice.
All right, so that ends our discussion about Coraline.
Yep.
I did like the dad's song that he sang, like,
yeah.
or other father's
Yes.
song. He was like, "It's a song about Coraline," you know.
And
he's playing the piano.
piano was playing him.
Yeah, I thought that was good. Reminded me. I mean, I don't know why it reminded me, but well, I know why it reminded me. Did you watch a couple weeks ago's SNL with Ryan Gosling?
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's what he does. Like he starts off his opening monologue. He's sits down and he's fake playing the piano.
Yeah.
And then he goes and he's like, it's still playing, and he lights a cigarette, and he's like, he just breaks character. He just starts laughing through the skit. He's just like, and usually they never break during opening monologue. It's usually
he couldn't do it though.
Oh, he couldn't. He cracked like 7 times.
That's awesome.
The whole entire and through like 9 skits, he broke like 7 of them.
Love it.
It was great.
I'll have to look that up then.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. Okay, so no top 5 this week because Gavin decided he didn't want to go to the production meeting, so no top 5. But
how'd that bus feel, Gavin? He just ran you over with that thing.
Did you see that? That was a Greyhound. I don't know why I did that.
You should be embarrassed.
I should be. Woof. Kidding. It's okay. What are we talking about? Oh yeah. So what we're Josh, cut that. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing a get to know Corey.
Sup?
Yep. And that was the animation station. Goodbye, everybody. All right. So yeah, we did maybe like a couple things like how we knows yous, but we're gonna do a little bit more this time. We're gonna deep dive into Corey. We're going to be able to be drift compatible by the end of this episode.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see what happens.
By the way, watch the Pacific Rim trailer and let me know what you think.
Did you like it?
I liked it. I think John Boyega was trying to be too much like Idris Elba.
Yes.
That was my one complaint about it. I'm like, we had that character already. Maybe kind of pull back just a little bit. Maybe rein that Idris Elba in.
Yeah. But overall, I'm excited for it.
Oh,
because
yeah, heck, dude.
It's Mexican kaijus.
Right?
You can't go wrong.
I love that they're actually going to be in Tokyo.
Yep.
I was like, oh, we're actually going to Japan. It's going to be good. We see a freaking kaiju with these little Japanese schoolgirls running by in that one frame, and I'm like, perfect. So, Corey, let's get to know you a little bit more.
All right.
First off, how you been?
Been pretty decent.
Been pretty decent? Okay, that's good. So, what do you... Don't call your wife. We're in the middle of
blocked
recording.
the call.
Oh, okay, good. Sorry, Jennifer. We're more important. So, Corey, now why do you think you can block calls to your wife in the middle of the podcast?
Because I can.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, what kind of stuff are you into? Like, what is your... Like, if you're home by yourself, what does Corey do?
Either watching TV shows or playing video games.
Playing video games? What type of shows?
Occasionally reading.
Occasionally reading.
Yeah.
What type of games do you like to play?
Lately, I've been hooked on Divinity Original Sin 2.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. You had to start over because
I messed up.
Yes.
I messed up. The game's been out for about 3 weeks, and I'm already 75 hours into the game.
Good Lord.
I pretty much told my wife, like, you're non-existent to me right now. I wouldn't play this game.
Oh man.
And
So, like, what type of stuff do you like to watch?
Almost anything. Anime. I've been hooked on anime a lot lately, but also Netflix series, all the Marvel series for Netflix. I know. And just, I really don't have a specific genre that I want to just focus on. Like I pretty much watch everything.
But you are a horror fan.
Yes.
But yet you can't play The Evil Within.
I can.
Because
it scares the crap out of me.
Oh, okay. That's why I have to play it.
It's nice to have someone else that's scared to play it with you. Jennifer tried to watch it with me, and she couldn't. We got 2 chapters in, and she's like, "I'm done."
Oh man, it's gonna be awful.
It's an awesome game.
But we're doing the trade-off: is I'll play Evil Dead with you, but you have to play Alien Isolation with me.
Evil Within. Evil Dead's a movie.
Same thing. They both have evil in the title. Does the other one have a boomstick? Does Evil Within have a...
Yeah, you can get a shotgun, I think.
Oh, there you go. See? Boom. Same thing. Exact same thing. So, Corey, if you were to rank your favorite animated... Let's just go like this. What's your favorite Disney movie? Animated Disney movie.
It's a toss-up.
Off the top of your head. Just like the first thing that pops into your head.
Again, it's 2.
Okay.
Every time.
What are they?
Moana and Lion King.
Moana.
I loved Moana.
Really? So you like Lion King and then Poor Man's Lion King?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry for all the Moana fans, but, it's not good. Let's see. Let's do your favorite non-Disney animated films.
Oh,
favorite. What's your favorite?
Favorite non-Disney animated film?
Yeah. First thing that pops into your head.
I'm trying to think of any.
Anastasia.
No.
El Dorado.
Ferngully.
Ferngully. Okay. So Avatar.
Before Avatar.
It's pre-Avatar. Avatar Light. What about Ferngully 2?
No.
Oh.
No, dumpster fire of a movie.
It's so bad.
Yep.
It was Robin Williams, right, as
Yes.
Batty? Okay.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Let's go a little bit off the beaten path because most of our listeners know that my favorite movie and the best movie ever made is Jurassic Park.
False, but
no,
good.
It's
good
100% accurate. And the second best movie ever made, Starship Troopers, also fantastic. I'm actually probably later on today going to go buy the 4K version.
Nice.
It's like $20 right now. It just came out, so I'm like, yes.
So you can watch on your non-4K TV.
4K TV right in there.
It is 4K?
That's 4K.
There you go.
It just, there's nothing. I mean, there's some stuff that you can tell.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. For me, it's kind of a fad.
Gotcha.
But apparently, the aliens look really, really good, and it's great because the alien, the bugs, still look good. That movie's like 12 years old, and it still looks fantastic.
Yeah, it does.
So Corey,
Yes.
what's your favorite shows?
Favorite shows or favorite movies?
Sorry, I meant favorite movies.
Favorite movie? All-time favorite, Dragonheart.
With Sean Connery.
Yes. Sean Connery and Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid. I almost went Waterworld, but I'm like, nope, not
Kevin Costner.
Not Kevin Costner.
I actually like that movie too, though.
I like Waterworld. See, it's one of those, like, Waterworld is one of those films that it gets a bad rap because it's awful.
Yeah.
But then when you watch it, you're like, not bad.
Yep.
Like Assassin's Creed. Just watched Assassin's Creed.
Yep.
Horrible at the box office. Horribly reviewed. Watched it.
It's enjoyable.
I could see a second one.
Because Michael Fassbender is amazing at everything that he does. But
My problem with that movie was... Sorry. We're going to tangent forever. Problem with Assassin's Creed was... They spent too much time in the real world. It's like the first game. Mm-hmm. I hated bouncing back between Desmond and Altair.
yeah.
It's like, let me be like Brotherhood and Unity.
Yeah.
Let me just be Ezio. I don't want to have to go see Desmond.
Yeah.
At all. Just let me
about him.
Let me be Ezio. That's what I wanted to be. So I wish if they would have, and I kind of don't like that they did with the Animus and how it's
Like
not
the arm thing?
Yeah, the
Kind
arm
of like
deal.
GLaDOS from Portal?
pretty much. That part was kind of like, eh. Sure, I guess.
Oh, back to the Pacific Rim. You heard GLaDOS in it, right?
Yes, I did.
So good.
Yeah. Oh, God. John Boyega. I don't know, man. I kind of hope he goes out first. Like, first wave. Because I'm like, he's going to... If he's doing what he did in the trailer, the whole entire movie, it's going to be unbearable.
Interesting. All right. I didn't think it was that bad.
I thought it was bad. Because it's John Boyega trying to impersonate Idris Elba.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If he was just being John Boyega, if he was being Finn
Yeah.
or whatever, like, sure, go ahead, do that. That'll be fine.
But he's got to try and stop the apocalypse.
Yeah, exactly. And he's given big, long speeches and stuff. I'm like, there's like 4 guys here. You're not talking to, all of the United States of America. But he is, because he's on screen. What else he got? Second, I did Jurassic Park and Starship.
All right, so Dragonheart, number 1, always going to be number 1. Second one, I'm going to have to probably go with The Dark Knight.
Okay. Going easy peasy.
Yep.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. It's good. This is probably the worst interview ever.
That's all good.
So, especially because I'm just going off on tangents.
Yep.
Something for, Wizard World to look forward to. Only get 5 minutes.
So it's officially?
It's not official that we're gonna get him.
Hey, that's cool though.
But yeah,
we'll leave it at that.
We'll talk about that at the end.
Leave it at that.
Series. Well, what's your favorite? What's your favorite animated series?
Rurouni Kenshin.
Okay, non-anime animated series.
Non-anime?
Yeah.
Animated series.
Yes. Like big fan of Animaniacs, big fan of Rugrats.
Growing up, it was Rocket Power.
Because we were riders on a mission, right?
Yep. I loved Rocket Power. I'm going to probably have to go with South Park as my number 1.
Okay, I like it. Who's your favorite character on South Park?
Cartman.
Oh, I hate Cartman.
Come on.
Oh, dude, it's always Kyle.
No.
Loved Kyle.
I'm always drawn to the mean people on
to the a-holes?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see.
Yep, it fits.
I've known you. So here's now you are a big besides real quick after Rurouni Kenshin, what would you pop in?
After Rurouni Kenshin?
Yeah.
I'm Dragon Ball Z.
DBZ, okay. Nifty DBZ character favorite? Vegeta, of course.
Yep.
A-hole character.
Yep.
So shoulda known.
I started getting into anime from Toonami.
Yeah.
So it was Dragon Ball Z, Rurouni Kenshin, Outlaw Star, and Trigun.
So, big Wolfwood fan?
Eh.
He got with Millie.
Yep.
He did, and then he died. Spoilers for Trigun.
Yep.
It's only $19.99.
But no, that's what got me into anime.
Was that Toonami block?
Yep.
What about Gundam?
I like Gundam Wing.
Okay.
And I was hooked immediately after episode 1 when the girl invited Hiro Yui to her birthday party.
You mean Relena?
Yes, I can remember her name. But
Relena Peacecraft. What a garbage character.
She gave him the invitation to her party, and he rips it up and said, "I'm going to kill you," or something like that.
Yes, he just rips it up right in front of her face and was like, "I'm going to kill you later." Like,
I was
cool.
like, I'm sold. I love this character.
Well, what was great about that too was normal person would go,
yeah,
be scared. She gets like the sparkle animate Google I'm falling in love eyes, and I'm like, really, girl? Really? Oh. Yep. Gavin's wife Charlie also hates Relena Peacecraft.
Yeah. Most people should.
Who's your favorite? Now here's a true test of friendship right here.
Oh boy.
Who's your favorite Gundam Wing character?
I told you already.
Who was it?
Hero.
Oh, of course.
I know you like, but favorite Gundam? Death Scythe.
Death Scythe, because he's got the coolest Gundam, and it's Duo Maxwell, man.
Yep.
He's a priest with long hair.
Yeah, I mean, he's cool, but Hero, a-hole.
Hiro Yui, just die. Stupid little shorts and tank top.
Yep.
What an idiot. Sorry.
So salty.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Now you're also a big fan of Durgans and Durgans. So when did you start with the Dungeons and Dragons? Tell me how young Corlificent Seals goes and gets into Dungeons and the Dragons.
D&D kicked in a little over a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago.
Oh, is it?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. It was something I was at least always interested in as a kid and growing up through high school. But in high school, middle school, all that stuff, I was really big into sports. I was a jock. And you don't talk about that stuff.
Nope. Unless you go to Liberty Academy, and then it's like, I was on the, let's see, that would have been my freshman year, riding on the bus to probably Middale Christian. Mm-hmm. Remember Middale before they became Destiny?
Yep.
Reading Game of Thrones, like, on the bus ride there.
Nice.
But I mean, we were all close knit. We had grown up since kindergarten together, so there was really no one to try and,
be a bully.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not really be a bully, but like there was really nobody to try and impress.
Gotcha.
Because everybody had gone to this school forever.
Yeah.
Like when we left my senior year, we knew all the kids out in first grade. Because we had, like, watched them grow up. And, like, we were really close with the fifth graders, too. Because it's like, we were like there the whole time. Yeah. We helped them in, like, we were their assistant coaches in basketball. So that's what we did. So we knew everybody. So, I mean, there was really nobody to impress.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that problem.
Gotcha.
But it was just one of those, we were more into video games and stuff.
I didn't play video games. At all.
Really?
I was in high school and I bought a Nintendo 64 for Christmas.
How long that would have been? You were in high school and you bought an N64.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't buy it. It's from my parents, from my mom.
Okay.
The next year I got an Xbox. My first video game I ever owned was GoldenEye and Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
And then I had no clue you could play video games on the computer.
Oh, and that's where the PC Master Race started.
Yes, it did. My friend showed me Warcraft 3, and I got hooked.
See, mine was very similar to Warcraft 3. One of my friends played Red Alert 2, Command and Conquer, so I was like, boom, right there. So I think I played it at his house for like an hour, and then went out and we ended up buying it. Yeah. So I'm like, because I got to play this game.
No, see, Warcraft 3 and then WoW and then Final Fantasy games, and I just started going back and playing older games and stuff. Because I was so into sports at the time, I tried playing some sports games, and I was like, this isn't... No,
it's not the same.
It's not good. Because I played hockey, football, soccer, basketball, rugby, track.
They had all of those at Community?
No, I went to a couple different schools.
Oh,
and then I also did other stuff outside of school.
Oh, okay. Specific. They had all that Community, good lord.
And then 8 years of Taekwondo.
Jeebus.
Yeah. I was active for a long time, and then video games changed that.
So, if you're gonna play, so video games really started it. So what's your favorite video game or video game series? Like, what's your thing there?
One of my top favorite is the Mass Effect series, excluding the newest one.
Yeah. I still have Andromeda. I didn't finish it.
I haven't finished it.
I'm stuck on that space station. Like, we just got to the space station.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, okay. This is a game.
Yep. I love Final Fantasy series. Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Big Halo fan.
Assassin's Creed?
Started off a big Assassin's Creed fan, then stopped playing because once a year, new one came out.
Yeah, and my thing is, like, after the Ezio trilogy, there's one good one.
This new one that's coming out next month looks really good.
Fantastic.
Yes, we're picking that up.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting that one. But yeah, I mean, like, I've played all of them except the latest one, the English one. I even played that side scroller one where she's a Chinese is fantastic. I'm like the game's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like the Ezio trilogy, and then when Black Flag was superb.
Yes.
But after that, I'm kind of like, there's really nothing there.
Yeah, it got pretty
stale.
stale.
The France one was
bleh.
Is petit. What else do we got? Connor.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But like I say, as of right now, probably my favorite game is Divinity Original Sin 2.
Okay.
And that's up there in my top 5 favorite video games ever at this point. Like, it's amazing.
Nice. Well, hopefully this allowed our listeners to get a little deep dive into Corey.
The majestic one.
The majestic one, yeah. Yeah. Anything else you want everybody to know? Big fan of Critical Role?
Love Critical Role. Did you ever hear the prophecy?
The prophecy?
The prophecy of the majestic one?
Oh, no, we're not going to do this. No, isn't this a 7-Eleven thing?
Yep.
Yeah, no. Just go ahead and do it. I don't care.
No. I'm trying to...
No. You've already teased.
You can take...
So just do it. Just do it.
You got to clap?
Nope. Just do it.
You're going to just stare at me with hatred, aren't you?
Yep.
So...
Wait, there's no swearing in this, right? This is PG.
No, this is all PG.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I stall when I'm talking so much now on this, is because I'm trying to filter out all the swear words.
You guys don't know, but we've had to cut so much.
So, I met my wife playing Guild Wars 2. And so whenever after we talked on there, we started talking on the phone, she asked me when my birthday was. And my birthday is... I told her that... I didn't tell her the date, but I said that I get free slushies on my birthday. And she's like, how do you get that? Like, because of the prophecy. And so she was really confused. So off the top of my head, I went off on this little tangent about thousands of years ago in the near future, in the rolling hills of Omaha, a secret scroll was hidden in the hills, and a man named Joe Thompson was trying to find them. He started digging through the caves, found it, and in the scroll it said that on 7/11/1989, the majestic one named Corey Seals would be born. And that on his birthday, he deserves free slushies. So Joe Thompson came up with the idea to open up, to complete the prophecy, his store 7-Eleven, and grant not just the majestic one, but everyone on his birthday free slushies. So you're welcome.
I hate you with a passion. I really do. My gosh. Corey, where can everybody find you?
Twitter and Facebook and Instagram at Majestic Corey. Well,
so on Facebook, it's at...
Oh, no, I guess that's not true. Sorry, I lied.
You liar.
Yeah, Facebook's just my name. Literally, MYNAME.
Gosh, Gavin, come back, please. I never thought I'd say that. Just come back. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh L. Kane. You can find the podcast on Twitter at Animate Podcast and on Instagram, Tumblr, and Facebook at Animation Station Podcast.
You didn't forget one?
Did I?
No,
I was trying to make sure I didn't forget one. Never done it like that before. You can also find all of our episodes on iTunes and Stitcher, and you can also go to our website, animationstationpodcast.com, click on the podcast tab, and listen to all of our episodes there. We would appreciate a like and a review on iTunes. That'd be great.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your coworkers. Tell your enemies. Tell everybody's. So yeah, and we may be doing something, hopefully, if we can, we'll just say, if we can get to 25 iTunes reviews. We're at 9 right now. Big ol' 9. If we can get to 25, we'll probably do something. Probably do something special. We have something special in mind.
Yeah. We got some good stuff coming up on the pipeline.
Yeah. We have
Words.
If you're in, that's usually what I say. If you're in Oklahoma City, October, what is that?
27th,
28th, 29th. The Animation Station podcast will be at Wizard World OKC,
which is a con.
Which, yeah, it's a convention in Oklahoma City.
Have
We'll be there.
Have a lot of celebrities showing up. I'm sure there's going to be con exclusives, panels.
Yep.
All that fun stuff.
And who knows? Because maybe one of us got a press badge, and maybe we'll be able to do some extra stuff there. Who really knows? Who knows, guys? You'll have to tune in to find out. Corey, any shout-outs?
No.
No shout-outs? Like, don't want to shout out my brother and me? Let's shout out Griffin for being the awesome character known as Jasper.
That's a good shout-out. I'm glad you covered that one.
Thank you.
I'll give my shout-out again to...
we should get Griffin on an episode.
That'd be awesome. That'd be really good.
Well, if only we had somebody who was our Twitter guru.
I'll start tweeting them.
Yeah.
I'm going to give a shout-out to Patrick Rothfuss, actually.
Is that the creator of D&D?
No, that's Gary Gygax. He's dead.
Oh.
No, Patrick Rothfuss is the author for Name of the Wind, and his 10-year anniversary for the book came out this week.
Nice.
So, shout out to you. It's awesome. Love it.
Shout out to Jox Machina.
Yep. Promote that, actually.
Huh?
Promote that.
Oh, yeah.
For a good cause.
Yeah, if you're a big Dungeons and Dragons fan, or you're a big Critical Role fan, I'm sure those cross-pollinate on this podcast, you can go to Joe Manganella's Twitter account, and you can go to his store, 359.com, or 359store.com, the 359 group.
Somewhere.
Just go to Joe Manganella's... director Joe Manganiello was going to be the Punisher Joe Manganiello. You can go to his Twitter account, click on the tab, and you can buy an awesome Jox Machina shirt. All proceeds go towards the recovery efforts in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
I was going to say Puerto Rico, but I went with Puerto Rico because I'm from Oklahoma.
Yep. So that's a great cause, and it's awesome that those shirts will be able to help with that.
Yeah. And I got a shirt.
So did I.
Look at that. 2 Jox Machinas right here on this podcast.
What?
Gavin didn't get a shirt because he's the busta. He's a super busta. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to our good friends over at Cloud City Cast for being cool. They're going to meet Gavin this week. And Charlie. And I'm not there.
Hi, guys.
Yep. Still haven't met Corey.
Sup?
Oh, man. But we've also got some stuff. Shout out to, we'll just say shout out to G-Kids.
Yeah?
That's all we're going to say. We'll have stuff later on down the line. Yeah, I know. Shut up. I don't. But yeah, shout out to G-Kids. They're awesome.
Yep, I agree.
They have a bunch of cool stuff on Netflix right now. They just released a bunch of shows on there. Like, My Life as a Zucchini.
Again, your words are on par.
I know, they're always on par. My Life as a Zucchini is on there. Miss Hokusai is on there. So you can go watch Miss Hokusai on Netflix and then listen to our podcast episode.
Yep.
About Miss Hokusai.
It's a really good thing to do.
Yeah. It's convenient. It's fun for the whole family.
Yep.
It's one of Corey's firsts. Was that your first?
No. Maybe.
I think it was your first.
It might be.
Well, first or second. It's very...
It was the Majestic's debut, potentially.
Oh, God. It hurts inside every time.
Love it.
All right. So for the Animation Station podcast, I'm Josh.
I'm Corey.
Bye-bye, little butterfly.
Doodaloo.
Thank you for listening to the Animation Station podcast. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Animation Station Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Animate Podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes and join the conversation at SecretSuperheroClub.com, where you can connect with our podcast friends, Cloud City Cast, Getting Into Comics, and Shaun of the Gathering.